Peace, everybody. Welcome back to the channel, Goddess Nigel. So as usual, I'm going to do a quick free mini reading. And when I do these readings, they are meant for who needs the message. So everyone's not going to relate to it because obviously it might not be for you. But if you are interested in a more in-depth reading, which it is more personal and in tune with your energy and what you need to know, you can always message me below. And I can let you know further how to get in touch with me for a full in-depth reading and let you know my prices and services as well. So let me just give a quick shuffle so we can get right into it. And I want to kind of base this reading on the question of, do you know who you really are? Do you know who you really are? And I don't mean your date of birth and your first and last name and who your parents are and where you were born. I mean your full purpose of who you are and why you portaled here. Why were you born? When were you born? Okay, so our first card says yes. All right, so this card is very simple, but it means a lot. Meaning there's something that you're going through. There's something that you're questioning yourself. Should you do it? Should you change this? And the answer is yes. So whatever you've been tussling with the last few weeks or the last few months, the answer to your question is yes. So take this time to kind of dig in deep and figure out what it is you've been struggling with, what it is you've been second guessing, and just know that the universe is telling you yes. Move forward with whatever it is that you're second guessing. And when you do move forward, make sure you are listening and being more in tune with your intuition. Okay, our second card says signs and reminders. All right, so the universe is always giving us reminders and signs of what it is we need to be doing. The universe is always working through people, numbers. You will always have messages on this path and journey. Whether you listen to those messages is your own personal intake. Okay, so make sure you are paying attention to what's around you. Make sure you're paying attention to anything that is repetitive. And again, it goes back to your intuition. If you are not in tune with your own intuition, these messages that you receive will come and go because you are not processing it the way it should be. All right, and our last card, I was just talking about intuition. It says intuition and downloads. Intuition and downloads. I was just speaking of this before I even pulled this card. So that lets me know that we need to be more focused on our intuition. All right. At the beginning of this reading, I said we need to focus more on who we really are, right? Whatever you have been struggling with, whatever you're second guessing yourself, the answer is yes. Go forward, move forward, do what you need to do to be happy. Stop listening to other people. That's going to have you in a place of being stagnated. Okay, the second card we pulled, it says signs and reminders. All right, the universe is always working with you. The universe is not going to work against you. The universe is not a negative entity. It is a positive, loving entity that is always guiding you the same way your spirit guides and angels and ancestors are. Okay, the universe works with pure energy, so it's going to send you signs and reminders of what it is you need to be doing. Now, it's your choice to listen. And unfortunately, sometimes we don't listen to our intuition. We don't listen to, if you're connected to your intuition, you're going to understand the signs. You're going to know when the universe is speaking to you. You're going to know when God is speaking to you. Okay. If you're listening to your ego, that's a whole nother set of issues. And that's a whole nother path that you might go down if you're just listening and being guided by your ego. Your last card, intuition and downloads. You need to be focusing and be more in tune with why you are here. You need to be more focused and in tune of your purpose. Okay, a lot of us are attached to the labels that we've been given, whether it's a parent, a child, an employee, a boss. These are ego labels. You need to dig deeper and figure out what is your purpose. Besides being a parent, besides being an employee, besides paying bills, what is your true purpose of being here? And you might feel uncomfortable, you might feel confused, you might feel lost, but that's all part of the process of you understanding why you're truly here. Okay, so I hope this resonated with some of you guys. I know it does. This is why I do these videos whenever I have extra time. Again, please subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free to support. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want a more in tune and an in-depth reading personally for you, you can always comment below and I can get in touch with you. So you guys, make sure you're meditating, make sure you're hydrating, and most of all, make sure you're loving yourself. You can run from people and situations, but one person you can't run from, one energy you cannot escape, is yourself. So self-love and self-knowledge is what you should be working on a daily basis, regardless of your situation.